You are listening to When Money Goes on Mission, Fundraising and Giving in the 21st Century. Written by Rob Martin. Narrated by Robert Duncan. All websites and phone numbers herein are accurate at the time of publication, but may change in the future or cease to exist. The listing of website references and resources does not imply publisher endorsement of the site's entire contents. Groups and organizations are listed for informational purposes, and listing does not imply publisher endorsement of their activities. For a copy of the endnotes and resources, go to moodypublishers.com and search by the title When Money Goes on Mission. Click on the download in the free resources section. Names and details in some stories have been changed to protect the privacy of individuals. All scripture quotations, unless otherwise indicated, are taken from the Holy Bible, New International Version, NIV. For Peter and Gail Oakes, thanks for sharing the peaches. Forward. I first met Rob Martin in 1998. The previous year, I had left my position as an assistant professor at a major research university to join the faculty of Covenant College, a small Christian liberal arts college in Lookout Mountain, Georgia. I was hoping to start an academic program and a training center that would address poverty from a distinctively Christian perspective. I barely knew what I was talking about, and I certainly wasn't qualified to be launching a new organization. As I was struggling to put the pieces together, I was invited to attend a small conference hosted by First Fruit, the Christian foundation where Rob served as executive director for many years. During one of the lunch breaks, Rob asked me to go for a walk with him. He inquired about my vision, goals, and plans, and I fumbled around trying to come up with some coherent thoughts. At one point I said, "My biggest concern is that I hate even the thought of fundraising, and I hope I never have to do it." Rob's warm and jovial demeanor suddenly changed. Looking upset, he asked, "And how do you think that makes me feel?" I was deeply embarrassed. I was a rookie at all of this, but even I could sense that I had crossed some line in the strange new world of philanthropy. My mind started racing with questions. Why was Rob so offended? Why was he taking this so personally? Why would he care if I didn't want to beg people to give me money? As Rob mentored me over the subsequent 2 decades, I slowly began to understand the answers to those questions. I realized that I had been thinking of fundraising as a necessary evil, as the pain that organizations had to endure to achieve their mission, and it was a pain that I wanted to avoid at all costs. Like many other nonprofit leaders, I believed that donors should just pay, pray, and get out of the way so that we experts could get on with our work. In contrast, for Rob, the act of giving and receiving funds is a deeply spiritual.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?